What's up guys, this is Balázs from RB's Gadget Reviews. Today I will present you a special set, a little time capsule from 2011, the Kre-O Transformers Optimus Prime set. Let's start with the basics. What is Kre-O? It is, or better say it was, a building block construction toy product line similar to LEGO, and the brand is owned by Hasbro. It was first introduced in 2011, and Transformers was the first Hasbro brand that was presented in this form. This means this box is one of the first releases from that year. The product line has figures called Kre-Ons, and through the years there were other Hasbro brands involved like G.I. Joe, Battleship, and even external licenses like Star Trek. Based on the information I was able to gather, the last new releases happened in 2017. Kre-O.com is not active anymore, so we can say that this product line is pretty much discontinued. Maybe that was the main reason why Hasbro reached out to LEGO to offer a very unexpected collaboration, and the LEGO Optimus Prime set was born. I have a detailed review about it on my other channel. You can watch it by clicking on the link in the top right corner. Kre-O as a brand was not really well known in this part of Europe. I think it was way more popular in the US. Now let's take a look at the box. On the front you can see Optimus in robot mode and also in truck mode, but there seems to be a third version according to the 3-in-1 logo. There are 5 Kre-Ons included in the set, and there are 2 interesting small details. The first is this holographic stamp that says works with leading brands, obviously hinting LEGO compatibility. The other one is this small text in the bottom corner, and it does not make us happy. It says product does not convert. That's a pretty sad spoiler. On the back we see more details about the trailer, the robot mode and the battle station as well. We can take a look at the Kre-Ons, and also some other cool Transformers sets like Starscream or Bumblebee. I got this set from eBay. The flap of the box can be opened, but it's still sealed on the sides, so I consider this as new. Now it's time to open it. The set has 542 pieces, which is surprisingly low. The design seems to be mostly based on the first Transformers movie. We get 12 unnumbered bags in the box, 2 big manuals and a small sticker sheet. One of the smaller stickers already wanted to escape, but it's still there fortunately. Book 1 shows the assembly of the Kre-Ons and 2 motorcycles. There's no any extra information here. Here are the Kre-Ons. We have Optimus, Skywarp, Blue Streak and 2 regular figures. Their size is similar to LEGO minifigures, but the joints are more flexible. We also have to build these 2 motorcycles at the beginning, and I have to tell you that these are a real pain to assemble. It's very difficult to push the 2 parts together, and the wheels have super short axles, so they fall out all the time. Very frustrating. The first main build is Optimus in truck mode, so let's get started. There are no numbered bags, but as we have 3 different versions, it is sort of understandable. These pieces look quite similar to LEGO ones. There's no logo on the studs, and each piece has a stud with a hole for the injection point. Interesting. There are also parts that still have the injection molding frame, just like a plastic model kit. It's very unusual for someone like me who usually builds LEGO. Despite the presence of the sticker sheet, we also get some printed parts, which is nice. Color differentiation in the manual is a challenge. This step adds 2 2x4 dark grey plates, but I thought I need to look for light grey ones. Here it's the other way around. The manual shows light grey, but I only have metallic grey pieces. Others are visibly metallic in the manual as well. The build was mostly simple part stacking so far, with a few special pieces here and there. Time to apply the first stickers. Here's a more complex connection method with the toggles below and the cubes above. Now this is something weird. The manual shows 2 stickers for the hood, but there's only 1 on the sheet. If we check the front of the manual, there's only 1 there as well. This one also looks pretty awkward, half covering the pattern on the door, and the color does not really match. I won't show all anomalies, but this is the weirdest one so far probably. The part is different from the one in the manual, it has 1 more stud. Due to this difference, the sticker does not fit on the part. Here are the leftover pieces after building the truck, and here is Optimus in truck mode in its full glory. I would say it looks quite impressive and the movie version is very recognizable, but if we take a closer look, then there are some issues. Size-wise, this is how it looks like next to a G1 reissue Optimus toy with the trailer. Attaching and detaching the trailer is a challenge, as the whole rotating piece holding it comes with it usually. There's no stand either for the trailer. Closing the rear is also problematic. At the front there's a studded connection, then we have this style that's supposed to hold the sides together, but you cannot push it down, and the closed rear door also blocks it, so it always requires some fiddling. There are also quite big gaps at the bottom of the side panels as they need to be able to fold out. This section is removable. It is supposed to be some sort of command station for the Kre-Ons. So the overall look is nice, but if I compare it with some LEGO sets released in 2011, it really shows that it was only the first year of Kre-O. Now let's see the robot mode, and for that the whole build needs to be disassembled. So here is Optimus in robot mode, and I have very mixed feelings about the build. On the plus side, he sort of looks like the movie version, which might appeal to some. Personally, I prefer the G1 interpretation. It also has quite flexible joints, so a lot of poses are possible, at least in theory. In reality, the joints don't really click in place, so they come apart very easily, just like many other details, so the robot is far less playable than the truck. The proportions are also off, the head is tiny, legs are super long with giant feet, looks funny. We can also build a headquarters, which is mostly random pieces thrown together just to be used for something. Interestingly, some parts left in the box are never used and they are not even mentioned in the inventory pages like all these tools. If I put the recent LEGO Optimus Prime next to the Kre-O version, then the difference is day and night, although it might not be a fair comparison. There are 11 years between them, and a few additional decades of experience was missing on the Kre-O designer's side. I would say the truck build was okay, nothing special, but it was fine. The robot is strictly built for display only, it's up to you whether you like it or not. The rest of the build and the figures seem to be there as a filler. From a quality perspective, the parts are okay, maybe a little bit more difficult to take the plates apart compared to LEGO, and I mentioned the issue with the ball joints, they don't click in place. The manual had more issues, colors difficult to identify, pieces shown differently, stickers don't fit, extra parts and so on. I paid $60 for this practically new set, which is way less than the price you have to pay for the LEGO Optimus, but unless you grew up with Kre-O and you want to buy it for pure nostalgia, I would still recommend to go with this one. It's a much better experience altogether. All in all, I think it was a very wise choice from Hasbro to let this toy line go, and they chose to license Optimus to LEGO instead. I really hope that the cooperation will be super successful and both companies will be motivated to expand the Transformers universe in LEGO form. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. What is your experience with Kre-O in general? How do you like this particular set? Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you want to see similar videos in the future. See you next time, bye bye.